must be nice. Travelers, I want you to understand we gotta eat first. Must be nice.
Hey, I'm LeBaron Alexander. Thanks for coming in to Alkaline Strong. My good friend today is a guest. His name is Chef Trayton. He's gonna show us how to cook up a salmon meal that's amazing, quick, easy, very, very healthy. Tune in.
Chef Trey. I'm here today at LeBaron's house, and we're going to do a grilled salmon with a cucumber salad. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is this. We're gonna make the sauce. We have chives, we have dill that's going in the cucumber salad, tomatoes and shallots, pepper, the trusty lemon, and we're all gonna put it in a dish. So a lot of people cut lemons the way they want. You can cut them the way you want. I do it my way, you do it your way. But I like to cut the ends and then go down from the top. There, boom. Lemon juice. And see, one lemon gives you about 2-3 teaspoons of juice. We have an assortment of a salt here. It's like a seasoned salt that has chili flake in it, because we want a little bit of spice in your life. Because having some spice actually drives your immune system, helps you to digest your food. In there like that. And when you make a sauce, please be mindful of how much you put in your parts. So you have about 2 ounces of lemon juice here with your pepper, right? And you want to take the yogurt, and you want your sauce not to be too thick or not to be too loose. The proper terminology is either tight or loose. Like that sauce is too tight, meaning that it's too thick. Okay? So we're gonna give about 2 big heaping spoonfuls of it. Matter of fact, we'll go 3. Then we'll take our pepper and give a dash of that. So we have the chili flake and we have the pepper. Boom. All right, now I'm gonna get my dill. Oh, smell that right now? Wish you had smell-o-vision, you know? So fresh. So what I like to do is I like to just run my finger up it like that and just peel it off the tops, just like that, you know? Boom. In the lemon really helps break down that yogurt. Now that's done. We're gonna put that on ice and let it chill while we work on our protein. So for the cucumber salad, we have our sliced cucumber, we have our shallot, and we have our chives, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut this up and we're gonna add it to the cucumber salad, and we'll add the dressing that we made earlier to it. So we take our shallot, see we bust it open, you got different size. You don't need much. It's a serving size for 2 people. Line it up. See, you gotta line it up. Some people like to bend it and all that other stuff, so you can go like this and take it like that, and then hold it real tight, and then take your knife and just do a down saw cut. See that?
Down saw. And just cut through it. A lot of people like to chop. You're going to slice. You're going to bring that knife down like that to the tip. You see that? Just like that.
And then take that and boom. And then we'll put the dressing on it at the end. Bam, bam, we back. And I forgot, no, I'm just kidding. For with your salad, you're gonna add salad to your quinoa or your cucumber salad. You're gonna add tomato. And it's just simple. You take these, basic, there you go. Always keep your tip of your knife down. I'm left-handed, so it's different for me. Okay. So we'll just do a little dab there. Boop. We're gonna oil the pan. Make sure you get all around it when you oil. You don't want too much. You're not frying chicken, okay? For you black people out there, okay? This ain't a cookout, all right? I'm just kidding. Don't cut. Yes, sir. Bam. So we got foil, right? And the foil is just to keep on the top to cover, because we need to make sure, boom, bam, bing, that we get that crisp. So that's how you want the cover to be when you put your fish in there. So we'll set that aside until now. This is fresh Alaskan salmon, okay? This is wild caught, all right? It's extremely important to understand the type of proteins that you're gonna be ingesting into your body. So we'll take our salmon here. If you see the skin, smooth, rich, shiny, it's clean. Butcher did a great job with that. This one as well. Boom, bam. So first thing we wanna do is season it. So we're gonna season it with some pepper. Put that on the top there. And it's up to your tasting. I don't put too much, just, you know, a little bit for the, get you going. And then we're gonna put some seasoned salt up here with a little bit of chili flake. Ding. Yeah, so we'll pour a little bit on there. Everybody does things differently. I'm just gonna drizzle it on top. Some people like to put the oil on first. I don't. So now that that's seasoned, we're gonna place this skin side down in the pan. And we're gonna make sure that we have some space in between. All right. Set it on top, go around the edges. Take your knife or your fork, whatever you decide, and just poke a couple holes in there. Set that 450 to see the oven's ready. Yes, it's at the right temperature. Step it in. We're gonna put it right here at the bottom so we can get that nice crispy skin. Make sure you place it in the middle. Boom. Now we're gonna let that and sit that cook. We're gonna sit there and let that cook for 7 to 12 minutes. We'll be right back. Can you guys hear that? It's sizzling. You can hear it, just the juices in there are just going at it, getting crispy. And that's a good sound. All right, we're back. And we're about ready to check and see how our fish is doing. Sounds great. So at this time, at this part of the program, is that we want to check our fish. Be careful with the steam. Look at that. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Nice edges, glistening. Let's look at the check. See how that looks at the bottom. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Crispy on the outside. Perfect density. And if you really look at that inside. Look at that. Cooked perfectly. Here. Like that. I like to just grab it. You know what I mean? Finger foods, Italian style, right? Put that like that. A couple of those tomatoes. That. Shallots. Boom. So there's your dressing for your cucumber salad. And you just want to go across. And, you know, it's all about, you know, how much you want to your liking. And I even put a little dollop on there. Yeah, a little bit dollop on there. And as you see, got the perfect amount. Take our parsley here, throw it on top, and boom. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Grilled salmon and cucumber salad.
Hi everybody, my name is LeBaron Alexander. Welcome to the show. I'm here with my friend Trayton. He came all the way from San Diego to prepare us a healthy, quick and healthy meal. Salmon, cucumbers, tomatoes. It looks really, really good. Trey,
Yes.
Please talk to me, man. Tell me about this amazing meal that you prepared for us.
Well, first thing I want to say, thank you for having me. Had a good time.
It's an honor.
Absolutely. Today we have a grilled salmon and cucumber salad, and we prepared it very cleanly with just a little bit of oil. If you notice, there's not a lot of fat and grease and all these extras, just basic seasoning with the proper alkaline vegetables, the tomatoes and the cucumbers with some herbs with them.
To set it off for the alkaline, because that's what we're all about here, alkaline strong. We're trying to make you aware that these types of foods can prevent and even reverse all different types of diseases, chronic diseases, all different types of ailments. Disease does not exist in an alkaline environment, and that's what we have here. An alkaline-based meal presented to you by my friend Trayton, professional chef, by the way. And yeah, so Trey, like, tell us a little bit about your history and about how did you actually become to be a chef and where have you worked?
Wow, that's a great question. When I was very young, about 12 years old, I had to raise my brothers and sisters.
Yes.
I had a single mother. She really instilled on me on making sure that my brothers and sisters and I had food. And so I actually learned a lot of skills and techniques from her to make sure that I did what I was supposed to do. And I started off doing prep work, dishwashing, and stuff like that. And I worked my way up. I worked at La Costa Resort. I worked at IHOP before. I actually worked at the Symphony Hall downtown San Diego.
Wow.
With a great chef there.
You were a chef there?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
And I had a great time. I really enjoyed the experience.
Okay. Well-rounded.
Absolutely.
You know, you got a lot to say. You got to know a lot. You got a lot to bring to the table.
Well, let's bring this plate
Yeah.
and enjoy it.
Let's
Bien
do it.
provecho, my friend.
Let's do it, man. Cheers.
Cheers. Me, I'm going straight in for the fish.
Yeah, likewise.
Look at that flaky coming right off.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
So good.
Oh yeah, man. This is good right here, bro.
Thanks, guys.
This is good. Trey, thank you for coming. You've been amazing. You've done an amazing job. Remember, alkaline strong.